Welcome to our video interview. Behind the fashion industry, they say that there is a huge exploitation of workers and exploitation of our natural resources and pollution of our environment. Fashion industry generates 10% of global carbon dioxide emissions. It takes around 2,700 liters of water to produce a single cotton t-shirt, which is an average of one person drinks in 2.5 years. And regarding the waste, we throw away around 92 millions of tons of textiles every year, which is the equivalent of one garbage truck of clothing going to landfill every second. This is a very sensitive topic, and in a framework of our project Stop Fast Fashion, we have an honor to talk today with Sanya Lazarevska, the founder of the first sustainable brand, April 22, and she will tell us more about all the details and the whole story. Welcome, Sanya.
Thank you very much for the invitation. It's my honor to share my personal story.
Let's start from the beginning and let us hear more about your inspiration and how the brand April 22 was created.
Okay, so I'm the oldest of three sisters, the first that started working in our family factory. My dad started the hosiery business in 1995, and when I started my journey working with him, I couldn't move on without calculating the impact our small factory has over the environment. So I decided to dig in all the details and kind of calculate what we are doing and what can be changed that will match future goals and the current problems of the fashion industry. I had the assets of production of tights in-house, so I decided to go deeper in the research and development of how much we're polluting, what are the main problems that our customers have, and also what can we change with inside the factory. So I developed a concept for biodegradable tights where we were focused to solve three main problems. The first problem was the plastic that we all wear. Nylon tights are 100% plastic and they need over 50 to 100 years to decompose. They cannot be recycled, they're 100% waste. The second biggest problem was that within our production process, we used linear economy. So everything was buy, use, and throw away. So we implemented heavily circular practices within the process. And the third problem was how to make the wearing of tights more comfortable for the ladies. So that's how we developed April 22, the first biodegradable tights with aloe vera. The product solves all three problems. So we have a smart yarn that decomposes from 3 to 5 years and can be used as energy. Then we have the aloe vera, which solves the problem of the final customer. They're antimicrobial. They're antibacterial and they're very soft, so they can be used for long hours. Also, the lifespan of the product is longer than usual. And the third is implementing different circular practices for using the same water, taking away all the plastic that we were using during the production, and also using photovoltaic for the energy and also energy efficient machinery and automatization.
Wow, this is fantastic hearing how you went through this journey of creating this brand, but how you came up with this name, April 22.
The name is conceptual. April 22nd is Earth Day, so the point was to kind of boost customers to celebrate Earth Day every day with every consumption they make on daily basis, not to celebrate Earth Day only on April 22nd. That's why the brand is named after the Earth Day.
So you try to inspire your customers
Exactly.
to celebrate environment and to celebrate this
Exactly.
given earth to us in the way that they use consciously
Yes.
the brands that are biodegradable.
Yes.
Can you tell us about the first product? How was the process of making it?
Yes. So the first, let's say, version 1.0 was completely different than what is it now. The first branding was 422, same story behind, but a different version of the same story. So the first product was not that durable. That first product was not in the perfect sizing. And also, it was not that comfortable as it is now. So we constantly upgraded it. The first version was like just a prototype that we can make something that is completely different. There were, let's say, 30% of the current features and benefits of the product were applicable at that point, but the story was not complete. So the product was not antimicrobial. Also, the product was not that durable. And we invested a lot of research and development. And it took us, let's say, 2 more years to make it a perfect fit for the market. The first branding of 422 was focused on the biodegradability. But after bringing the product to the market, we saw that customers are not eager to change their consumption behavior just because something is biodegradable. So then we rebranded completely from scratch, and we made April 22nd, which is a game changer, and which is promoting girl power, game changing, completely different story behind it, because we are three sisters, so each of us has uh, a different input into the family business. I'm the soft one that is the oldest one, knows how to make the balance. The second one is the sassy one, and the third one is the sustainable one. So we want to promote that no matter what is your background or how you live life, you can always implement something extra and make the change and be the best version for yourself and a promoter within your environment, let's say, for a sustainable and eco-conscious steps, let's say. So the story behind this, like, let's knit every day. So we want to make change for every day. That's why we focused on the basic products that we dominantly use as women, and we focus on our target customers are women that wear tights long hours. So if you wear them half an hour or hour, it's not a big difference. But if you wear them like full working day, then it's a big difference that you don't have fungi, they are antimicrobial, that are antibacterial, ultra soft, very comfortable. And even if you sweat, they don't itch, they don't smell, and they dry very fast.
Super. You said one very interesting thing, and it's deeply connected with our mission of raising the consciousness of fast fashion or changing the habits.
Yeah.
And that is probably the most difficult thing of
Yes.
us changing our usual brands or typical
Yeah.
habits of shopping or things that we are buying towards something that is more sustainable or at least is environmental friendly.
Yeah. There's a huge challenge in this area. When we first started, like it, we had no idea that there's so much need for education. Firstly, let's say 97% of the people that we would approach had no clue that nylon is plastic. Had no clue what is the impact on their skin. Also, people are not aware with how much little they can add so much value on their daily habits. It's a huge challenge to educate the customer. And also, even when you start educating, like we promote our biodegradable tights on different levels, webinars, different podcasts, let's say interviews, social media, digital platforms, and so on. And at the beginning, when we were very fresh to the market, a lot of people told us, are they going to biodegrade while I wear them?
Oh my God.
Yeah, so it was a challenge to tell them that they only go and start the process when they are in like outside environment. So there's a huge challenge, and also like different questions about the certifications and about the denier. So we are having the challenge to promote what is the truly the value of the product, because people are not dominantly the target group that is into eco consciousness and eco fashion are eager and very happy to hear all the details what we have been going through. But on the other side, all the others that don't care and they're the best friends with fast fashion, it doesn't make a lot of sense when you start telling them in details. They're, wow, really? Chemicals? What kind of chemicals? When? What's happening? So there are a lot of potential, and education is part of the marketing process.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I would say that maybe that is the crucial task or mission that you might have in the whole thing of producing a great product, but also raising in parallel the awareness and what I love, I have to say that you decided to go one step further in educating people, and you just brought to the market a new collection for youngsters.
Yes.
For little ones, joining forces with Svetotna Bibi. That is one of the most popular, let's say, collections, brands of books and
coloring books, all the educational
educational materials for kids.
Yeah.
And you suddenly joined forces, and you're going now from moms to daughters.
Yes.
So what is the idea?
So we believe that we have to join forces with somebody that is influential in the market, and that is let's say a step further into educating, and they have the kids in their hands, and we have a product that the kids need. So we decided that Svetotna Bibi has nothing about eco consciousness yet. So we saw that there is a perfect niche where we can interfere together to add like different eco heroes within the family of Bibi. So that's what we did. There are 4 eco heroes that are best friends with Bibi, and all of them have eco conscious habits that they want to present to the kids. So we made the biodegradable tights fully branded with their branding and our branding. All of the heroes are on the packaging, and inside the packaging, each kid that will buy the tights to wear, they have a coloring book with one of the heroes, so they can be creative and choose the tights color, how the eco heroes look. So this is just a start at the beginning, and we're moving on with different contests and different events where we will promote the eco consciousness and what sustainability means for the little ones. So they will start making small steps, like turning off the water while they brush their tooth, or having their own bottle for water that can be reusable, how they can upcycle their old socks, and all these great ideas. Also, let's say the first event that we're planning is about an event where they will have the time to choose their outfit with their biodegradable tights, and make a contest about the best picture of the world. So they have to see how they step on the world. So it will be more visual for them to get into the concept and start learning about fast fashion and what it means.
Super. I think that is also a great opportunity to start the whole educational process at an early age.
Yes.
And at least help the kids to understand why it's so important that we talk about sustainable fashion, and
Yes.
why we talk about reusing the clothes, or at least upcycling or recycling the
Yeah.
clothing that we have. Many brands claim to be eco-friendly. How do you ensure transparency and through sustainability in your production process? Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes, we share all the details for the production process. We have them online. We regularly share some videos on our digital platforms from the production process. Also, when we start something new that is part of the process that, let's say, uplifts or adds value to the product, we also share it. We make different interviews, videos. So that's how we, let's say, engage with our customers to tell them what we are actually doing. Also, the fact that all three of us are part of the brand, and we make our impact. We, let's say, openly talk to our customers. So we are the brand picture. It just adds a lot of transparency and loyalty to the customers, especially our targeted customers.
Yeah, I strongly believe that you have the face behind the brand or in front of the brand,
Yes.
which is just even the founder actually. Then you probably as a customer trust more
Of course.
that brand.
Yeah.
I know you since you are a high school student. I have to admit. So for me, it's very easy to follow you and to follow what you decided to bring as a brand, because I know how much passion you put into all that. But I think it helps a lot when you actually have a familiar person.
Yeah, and I'm
connected with the
also
brand.
active with different like startup communities. I'm also active as a mentor. So I go to the universities. We have a closer, let's say, we work closely with two different universities, with the University for Economy and also University for Textile Engineering, where we do different projects together to upcycle our circular economy model, and also to upcycle the what we are doing with the product. So we give them like our case study, and they give us a lot of knowledge and creativity that comes from early age. Let's say these are all like 18 to 24, so they're full with ideas.
Yeah, true.
So it's very challenging, but it's very nice to hear their voice. So my openness to all of these events gives me an additional added value.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Well, we talk about the biodegradable tides now for the kids as well, not only for ladies. But I think it's more than just a product. For me, it's a mindset.
Yes.
And can you tell me, if you already have, what are some of the key messages that you are trying to communicate through your brand or through your promotion of the brand?
The main motto is let's knit the future together. So just the knitting of every thought you have, the knitting of every move you make daily, it's something that you can add up. Also, the message of being an individual, completely different, that can add value when you're part of a community. And lastly, I would say the ability, because we're a small factory, that uh, although we are small, we are able to uh, balance and make the change easily and efficiently and still make an impact, is a big message for local market and international markets, that no matter how small you are, you can make an impact, and your impact will be recognized and seen from the outside world. Not only your target customers, but also business partners, people you communicate with, also digital followers, and everything that is out there.
Yeah, and you mentioned that you are a small family business.
Yeah.
What about international perspective? Do you have any opportunities to expand beyond the let's say Macedonia or our borders?
Already 2 years we are present into the Scandinavian market in all countries. We are present for online sales worldwide, and also we have partners in the US, also in Poland, Germany, Slovenia, Austria. So we are present, and we are looking forward for internationalization. But all these are very small steps that are going through. My vision for the brand is to bring to all the customers everything that is first layer to our skin. That is very important. So not only tights, but also underwear, activewear, swimwear. So this is the next big step, but it's let go slow.
Yeah, super. We will talk a little bit later about the future plans and ideas. I have a few more questions for you. Thank you so much for telling us all those interesting details. Erasmus Plus is the program that it's bringing up organizations from different countries in this Stop Fast Fashion project. It's us, Macedonian Mata, and our Polish partner Ferry. And we, throughout this project, we constantly try to raise awareness, to send message out there, to educate, to do a little bit more regarding the perspectives of how we buy, what we can do in order to change our habits. So if you have this opportunity to talk to our teenagers, to address them directly, and you could speak about them choosing a new t-shirt of €5, like from the newest collection, or choosing a sustainable version, including tides. What would you say? What would you try to tell them? What would be your personal message?
I believe that telling wouldn't make a big impact, but letting them know how the €5 t-shirt came to them, like the transparency of the blockchain of the production from cotton to their door, and also showing them what will happen after they wear it 2 or 3 times and throw it away, and showing them like parallel what's the lifespan of the eco-conscious fashion and what is the impact on one individual piece of clothing they own and they're going to wear will make the impact. Because I don't believe that just sharing the story, it will be impulsive impact. But I know from my side, when I got into this topic, my consumption model completely changed. Not only when I go to buy a new outfit, but also when I spent my money for like services that I use for myself. I always choose something local. I always choose someone to upcycle or someone to uplift my current, let's say, wardrobe, not to go in and buy something new and new and new always, which was not the same as previously. Now, very, very often, I would say I first recycle my sister's outfits, and then if there's nothing, I choose something that I have to buy. And also I buy like very simple things that are not like trending, but they can be used all over again. Which was not the case previously.
Yeah, I can imagine. You've been teenager once.
Yeah.
That's normal, but it's good that at least we try to show them by example.
Yeah.
This is how I heard from
Examples will fit the best, I think, because just telling the story, it's not very applicable to them. Like last week, we had a local international schools. 12, 13-year-old girls came into our factory to see the process and everything, and we gave them presents. And we gave them like a traditional nylon tights and biodegradable. And nobody even touched the nylon tights afterwards.
Wow. After the visit.
Yeah, after the visit, everybody, this is very soft. I like it. The colors, so this is the way it should be done, I believe.
Yeah, super. What are the three simple things or actions that parents and young customers can take today to support this sustainable fashion?
First of all, believe that extra cost of a eco-conscious brand has value. So they're eager to buy something that is 20-30%, let's say, expensive.
Yeah, it's a higher price.
Yes,
true.
Believe the process. Also, very important. If you support a vision of an eco-conscious brand, give them feedback. Give them feedback. No matter how good or bad it is, it's very important to them. I know from my side, whenever I had feedback, it's very important for us because we have a new goal and something to improve or something to be proud of. Sometimes brands that are so into the eco-conscious story, they forget simple things that are very important to the customers. We tell them all the main milestones, but not the very tiny things that are part of their daily life that are important to them. And lastly, talk to kids about nature and spend time with them in nature. I think that's the best thing to fall in love with, let's say, natural resources, and the process of taking care of them will take you to a lot of new information, education, and appreciation of every brand that is doing something for the environment.
Yeah, and April 22 is really making a big difference.
Yeah.
So what is next?
Okay, let's say the next small thing is start develop a product for pregnant women. This is because they need a very safe environment to their
It's very
skin.
sensitive period of our lives.
Yes, so that's, let's say, that's the goal for 2026, I would say, and also go to the market in all the other European countries, and bring our kids tights to US. That, I would say, it's like a next big step.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're almost over. Is there anything special that you would like to add, or any particular message that you would like to send and leave to our audience about the sustainability, fashion, or the power of making conscious choices?
Well, the power is progress over perfection. And also, my biggest power is looking to every failure on daily basis, monthly basis, as a feedback to where to move on. It's not easy, but if you see each failure as a feedback on what you should change and how you should perceive the goal, then you're at a better place.
Super. Thank you very much, Sanya.
Thank you very much.
And if you want to know more about the future steps and the new products of April 22, you are free to follow them on the social media. They are very active and they publish very interesting stories on a daily basis. And if you want to learn more about our projects and the products and the materials that we have developed, please join us on the fairyplatform.oraga.pl. Thank you so much for being with us.